would be. I mean, it's just a huge difference because the league is making much more money now than it was then.
Also, things
So
weren't as expensive as they are now.
exactly. So it's just interesting to think about it.
Um, so let's go over. I guess that completes that. I want to go over one subject, and first let's first go over I guess conference realignment. So BYU goes to the Big 12. Um,
Them, Central
Central
Florida.
Florida. Um, Cincinnati. We've got one more team.
Is it Houston?
Houston, yes. And then did anybody else? Because I get confused on this real quick because I have no idea where everybody's going. Did anybody else expand? I know USC is going
I
to Big Ten and UCLA is going to Big Ten, but that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, that's next year. And so is
Um, I know Texas goes to the SEC and
Texas and
Oklahoma goes to the
Oklahoma is
SEC
next year.
next year.
So let's see. Yep, BYU, Central Florida, Cincinnati, and Houston.
Anybody else?
Those are the teams that are joining the Big 12 next year, this coming up season.
Yeah, anybody in any other major schools?
Nope.
No. I'm looking it up right now just in case. Uh Pac-12. Uh no, starting in 2024. The American Conference, Charlotte, Florida Atlantic, UVA. Who's Charlotte? Charlotte. I don't know who that is, so I'm gonna skip that one. Southern Miss, Old Dominion, Marshall. Apply to the Sun Belt. No. 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 Um,
It ain't Power Five. I'm like,
no. Yeah, that's it. Um, so that's that. Um, I've always had this question to me. So to me, and this is like 20 years ago when Missouri or it was 2011. So this was 12 years ago. I always thought that it was the best decision just to divide them up and forget conferences, forget everything the way they set them up, and put Kansas, Missouri, and draw a line and make them geographical, and put 16 teams in a conference for each conference, or whatever. Draw up a portion of the country. Fans like the game better. The competition's better. The money's not maybe as crazy. Maybe it is. I don't know. You can't control that anymore. And I believe more people would have liked it. And now nobody likes college basketball because it's going to be blown up into the likeness game, and it's out of control. We can divide that question into one. First, conference question of what I said. What did you think of that idea?
hey, what do I think about the conferences?
So, like, do you think that it should be Midwest, East, West, North, South, or just divide them into conferences. They make no sense. One's in Liberty, one's in. I mean, New York's over here. Maryland's over here. They're playing the Big Ten. They're playing teams from Chicago, and it doesn't make any geographical sense.
Oh,
Where's the rivalry? The rivalries are all gone. Most of them.
good portion of them, yeah, are gone. But
You can't remake Missouri to be Arkansas. You can't remake Missouri to be. Can it doesn't matter. They can reset the game and they can do this, but it's still not going to be a great rivalry.
no, it's not. And it's sad that they don't care about the tradition as much. And it's so much is revenue driven anymore. And college
And part of
sports,
it is who donates to your school, right? Because Stan Kroenke, he has a lot of money, right? He didn't put any money in Missouri. Which does that yield my opinion of the guy? I don't know. But he doesn't give any money to the school. The Koch brothers, they probably give to Wichita State, so they make them more money. And now it's everything off likeness. The richest team will be the best, most likely.
they could be.
I mean,
That's Texas A&M. They work for Texas A&M.
not every year.
But yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yankees are usually
they're in contention.
yeah, or they've won the most championships by almost more than half of what the Cardinals won.
Well, now to that point, that's because baseball is pretty much people can pay what they want and there's no salary cap or
You
whatever.
can do the same thing in the NBA, just have to pay extra taxes.
Those can get
which the owners don't want to do,
but we're talking that's professional sports. When you talk about college sports, yeah, it does come down to your boosters and stuff like that, and your rich ex-athlete alum or whoever.
so my idea would be, and it is no longer amateur sports, but
It never really was for a lot of kids anyway. So
I mean, because they cheated anyways.
yeah,
Well,
now
again,
they're just paying them. Now they're just paying them legally.
yeah. I mean, they probably didn't pay him as much, but
Probably not, but they paid them.
yeah, they paid him. It and now the transfer rules, it's never going to be the same because and it's not the same anyways because kids give up on things faster than they used to. And I mean, I see a kid change a job so much faster than we used to see him change jobs. They come here for 2 weeks, they go there for 2 weeks to go. I mean, it's a, I mean,
Yeah,
it's a um, economics and stuff like that to do with that. It's capitalism, but it's also just kids don't care as much.
they care. I don't know that they care as
Well, they don't care about the job or
uh,
something. They're not as nice.
I think they care. I just think that they're just not, there's more of an attitude that if it's not working for them, they're just not going to put up, there's not the perseverance. I mean, there used to be the instinct that you stick it out, and if it's not working out, you stay there until it works. These days, it's if it ain't working, I'm out.
Yeah, which is not a. I mean, you got to give it some opportunity, but